could turn on my mic and start talking. I just, again, don't want the music audio to be too loud that it overpowers voices. So, if my voice is pretty audible, that's probably best to have. Yeah, not much, I'm not gonna be talking much during warm-ups, because, again, it's warm-ups. What is there really to talk about when they're doing warm-ups?
Congratulations, you won.
Let's hang the jury. You sick judgmental fools. I'll bury you 6 feet deep. So tired of your rules. Fuck you and your opinion. How could you be so blind? What goes around comes back around in time. You don't know shit. You don't know shit about me. You don't know shit. Don't know a goddamn thing about me. Keep looking down on me. I am more than you'll ever be. Cut me deep, but I won't bleed. You're gonna kick me when I'm down. By all means.
You seem safe. Yeah, I'm afraid I might.
You oughta know. Tonight is the night to let it go. Put on a show. I wanna see how you lose control. So leave it behind, 'cause we have a night to get away. So come on and fly with me as we make like a great escape. So baby, don't go.
I hate Daria Core. It makes me want to tear my ears out.
Peter, this
But it,
doesn't seem safe. Yeah, I'm afraid I might.
there we go. Maybe? Oh, nope. I think Cuckoo's client died. Yeah, I think Cuckoo big DC'd. Oh, wait. I love Bancho. Isn't Bancho amazing, Renyu? Sure is cool when they play 7-star tech for warm-ups, dude. Finally done? God, wanted to tear my ears out, man.
Congratulations, you won.
Took long enough. Surely songs like this don't get pooled in tournaments, right? Because there's definitely no one that enjoys this. I'm like seriously concerned for people who think Daria Core is actually good.
Peter, Peter, this doesn't seem safe. Yeah, I'm afraid I might.
You oughta know, tonight is the night to let it go.
Yeah, Renyo, could you do me a solid and change the song, please? So we don't need to listen to this while they do pick bands. Thank you. nap time. Finally. First break on the side of Cuckoo, but the accuracy is definitely favoring red team right now. Avery and Danny both with pretty respectable accuracies, holding the top two in lobby. Durning Cuckoo falling a bit behind. How this map's going right now, it's looking like American in the wrong region is going to take a pretty strong first break point. There goes Durnstell, I think that's what it is. Durnstell. There goes Avery. The only one left now is actually Danny. Danny breaks right as I say it. Cuckoo now has the highest combo in the lobby. Danny breaking again. There's not even close to enough time left though. American in the wrong region did more than enough damage by the time Pine Trees had any hope of a comeback. Take quite their time to pick. DT2. Kind of interesting, but I guess they feel very comfortable on like tapping today, so you'd expect this to be something that Pine Trees would pick. figure out how to mess with those boxes later. I want to try and figure out how to make the protect boxes look better. But yeah, this was a pretty strong win by American in the wrong region. No FCs this match though, which you would have expected from probably one of the easier picks in the pool.
Congratulations, you won.
Thing is, does Pine Trees pick their protect now? Because they just got outdone on 2 tapping maps in a row. If you want to, Renyo, I can hop in the chat. I'm just trying to sit in here, you know. I'm basically just a spectator at this point, let's be honest. Welcome. Turn you up a little bit. I don't know, you joined and I heard a whisper.
If you hear noises in the back, that would be my chat for Osu.
Nice.
We're gonna see a number 4 pick here from Pine Trees. I think that pivoting from those tapping picks is probably the smart move here. Either way, like you mentioned earlier, they did lose 2 tapping picks in a row.
Yeah. The thing is, this is like, I guess it is slider aim, but also there's a good amount of tapping in this map as well.
Yeah, most of this pool isn't too tapping heavy, to be honest, but they've managed to pick almost all of them.
Yeah. And then they
Interesting that
banned
they
one
keep
of the
going for it.
like less tapping intensive maps.
Even then, though, this No Mod 3 is pretty challenging.
Yeah.
So
I would say it's
I
easily
can't
the
really
hardest
fault
map in the
them.
pool. Would you agree that No Mod 3 is the hardest map in the pool?
I feel like No Mod 3 is one of the more difficult maps. I feel like it was like that last week too. The No Mod 3 so far in this tournament have been pretty challenging. The standout for me was Qual's No Mod 3 though. The mix of having the flowy Ki plus the snaps in the verses made it really hard to consistently hold the combo.
Yeah. And I wonder why the No Mod 3s are so difficult. Could it possibly
It's almost like one of the
be?
poolers is an
Yeah.
alt player.
And maybe could it also be because maybe the top team has a player that's really, really good at alt, and they're trying to balance him out? I don't know.
Anyways, No Mod 4. We can put our tinfoil hats on at another point in time.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think Seed 1 needs bias pooling to be winning in round of
Yeah.
16. Yeah, this BPM though, 190, quite a bit of snap for the what you would expect out of this map.
Yeah. It's like more aim slider focused, not just
Early on
pure-
though, Mint, the only one to drop, and as I say that, Thinks is going to drop as well, bringing it down to 1-1 FCs
Ooh.
on both sides, and now it's 0-1. Cuckoo, this whole FC remaining in the lobby. Unfortunately, Cuckoo, our centennial combo gamer, with a bit lower act than everyone else.
Yeah.
But doesn't matter, they are going to continue to pull this over to
I mean,
their
this
side.
is also one of Cuckoo's better playstyles as well, so...
Yeah, just cheesing the combo and hitting those slider
Yeah.
heads. Red team is continuously struggling to hold combo in this drop. And
That's
Kuku is
Kuku.
finally going to drop that FC. Mint is going to drop as well. That's all combos on the board cleared. Danny with the highest at only 100.
He can bring it back a little bit. If he
He
keeps
will
holding,
bring it
though.
back.
Yeah.
And there it is. It was only around a 50k difference. And
There
Danny
he
drops
goes.
once more. There's
Still
just no
so
combo
close.
anywhere on the board.
Yeah. It's only,
Pinterest
what,
can
like
definitely pull
20,
us over. They
30K?
need to hold on though.
Lead is only growing for American
Yeah, because
in the long
accuracy.
region.
Wait, Danny finding a big chain miss though. Dropping that accuracy by around 2 points is going to give Pine Trees that breath of fresh air that they needed. Unfortunately, I think there's just not enough map left.
Yeah, everything else is pretty simple, but if we do get a nerve break, because we've seen it happen here at the end on this single tap section. Oh, yep, there it is.
Break. Unfortunately, that was a break on the wrong side. We needed probably both players on red team to find a random stupid drop, unfortunately.
I don't
Just
know. I
didn't
think if
happen.
one of them dropped, it would have been enough.
Yeah, that's fair. The gap shot from around 50k to 100k in those last 20 seconds or so. Either way, that's going to be 3-0.
Yeah, I don't understand why it just feels so common that someone in the lobby just falls apart on that last single tap section.
I think it's because triplets at 190 is strangely within finger control region. It's like 135 BPM, no, 130-ish BPM, and a lot of players don't like that BPM. And we're going to be seeing Hidden 2. The red team is going to pick their own Protect. This is the first non-tapping or tapping adjacent map. Be interesting to see how it turns out, but also I would not be surprised if this is very one-sided. A lot of the Hidden 2s so far this round have been basically a one-man show
Yeah, this
by
is
a
gonna be
couple
like
players.
a Diesel FC, probably, let's be honest.
Lesbia earlier today, she went
Oh
crazy.
my god. It's funny,
This
you know you're
song as
trolling.
well, this song goes hard. The map does suck. Hard agree. There's a 5.8 star diff of this set that they pulled as the Fremont 2 for 5WC US tryouts. That map goes hard. Highly recommend it. It is like 6.5 stars with Hard Rock, but light
Yeah.
work for some of these players.
Like, I feel like that's sadly a common theme you get with a lot of these low SR hidden twos. Is like the songs slap, but the map just sucks.
I think by the point we get to 5-star HD2s though, that excuse isn't as good anymore. Cause at a lower SR you can argue like there's not good maps. I think at this point, like, oh, both players on Pine Tree are going to drop really
I think
early.
the thing though is like if you're trying to pull maps that aren't overused, if you're like anything below 5.5 stars, that's a hard task to find a hidden two that's not super overused.
That's fair. And also, I think the overlap between people who map hidden twos and maps that just exist at correct star ratings is pretty narrow. As you climb into basically mid 5 stars, AR8 really stops existing. Javier is going to drop that final FC in the lobby, holding admirably through like half the map. And both players on red team right now are 1v2ing the other team.
Yeah.
I can pretty confidently say this is probably going to be another big blowout, unless either Cuckoo or Dernstill figure out what's going on in this map.
Doesn't look like
It does not seem like... Yeah, this is the first drop as well. Density here does get a bit higher. And yeah, Hi-Had is kind of going crazy.
Whoa, Hi-Had, the low AR gimmick player, is good on the low AR gimmick map?
Crazy,
I'm
right?
astonished.
No players breaking on that slow slider. Honestly, I think that the red team could just stop playing right now, and they would probably still take the point.
Yeah, probably. There's very few instances where you can say that. This is one of them.
Yeah, that's gonna be very, very convincingly. That's what you expect to see when a team picks into their protect. This is also seed 2, so
Yeah.
sometimes that's just all you can do. Not to
There,
rag on them
there's
too much though. Blue team scores definitely not the worst I've seen. They both did better than I did when I looked at this pool. Run you hidden, run you hidden, run you hidden. Lesbia got like what 970k on this earlier, something nuts like that.
yeah, something
remember.
crazy.
It is gonna go to match point on Pine Trees' pick though. This last pick so important.
They're
They
gonna pick their
either
protect. I
figure.
would at least. Well, I mean, thing is, they
I don't
lost
think
both
No
of the
Mod 2
tapping
is the right
picks.
pick here.
What do they pick? Like,
Honestly,
they banned Hard Rock.
just go like screw it, pick DT1 or HR1, you know?
Yeah.
Hope or like pray for an RNG
mod
break.
one.
Oh, where is he? Free mod 1. Interesting.
I'm gonna be
This
honest.
is the forced mod pick as
That
well.
is I'm gonna be honest.
Is
That
this also tapping?
uh,
Like kind of like it's weird. It's like kind of alty techy.
I don't think this was a good pick in all honesty.
I do think that in this situation, the burden really heavily falls on that hidden player. This map very, very challenging on
The
Hard
thing
Rock.
is, we know Diesel is a menace on hidden.
Hi-Hat is a menace on hidden. However, semicolon. How long is this map? Almost 4 minutes. Hi-Hat tends to not do super well on longer maps. So maybe they're banking on the fact that he'll just fatigue somewhere.
Possible. I mean, Hard Rock is obviously not a problem for any of the Peru players. Everyone knows that. The Peruvian Mafia and Hard Rock are just like two things that go together.
Yeah. These are Argentinian players.
Argentina?
Danny is Peruvian. Ankus is Peruvian as well. Avure is
Would you
Argentinian.
look at that? We have
No
a
way.
bot! Oh my god!
And
Can I...
GG.
There we go. Can I please mod it? There we go.
You modded it?
Didn't let me find a way to ban it. It's like, no.
Are you modded?
I am!
I got it.
I'm just gonna block them because I don't want them showing up in my stream if I ever stream. Thing is, that account was made in 2016, so that's probably some poor person that got their account hacked.
Oh, hacked, yeah. Usually what I do is I just have the phrase best viewers as like a blacklist phase, so if... And yeah, Hi-Hat is actually going to be swapping out for Danny here.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know, I just have it blocked off so the phrase doesn't even go through. So I don't have to
Yeah.
look at it. The countdown is going down though, and I believe Danny's on the wrong team right now.
You mean he's on the right team? Yeah, he's totally blue team.
It'll be interesting to see if one of these players can pull off a 3v1.
Oh, bonked in
Unfortunately,
the
right now,
background.
it's my chat for Osu. I don't want the bonking coming through my headphones because I will lose my hearing. It is very loud.
Why does your
Either
chat
way-
for Osu have a bonk sound effect?
Look. Here. Let me send you the list of all the things that will trigger a bonk. Oh,
Is that just a thing of chat for Osu?
Yeah, it's sound alerts. I'll send it in rough stream.
What?
So if
everyone
any of
gets
these
those?
words, no, only it's like a local client thing.
Oh.
Jenny is going to be on that hidden, swapping in for Hi-Hat. Kuku going to be on Hard Rock. They're still on the hidden to match Danny Avire on the final Hard Rock. I don't think we're particularly surprised. This is probably the lineup we were expecting.
Yeah.
Combo advantage is pretty even. All four players, I believe, still holding an FC, or like a couple slider drops. Unfortunately, Cuckoo's lower accuracy is what's making the difference here. This map's so difficult on that hard rock.
Everyone's I've seen though. I guarantee I
Yeah.
just cursed someone.
And as we go into the first Ki,
Yep.
Cuckoo is going to be the first to drop, immediately traded by Dammy. That's gonna hurt Red more though, because Danny's accuracy is higher than Cuckoo's. Unfortunately,
pretty
I don't think it's gonna
stable.
matter.
Yeah.
It was basically just an even trade. And honestly, Danny is gonna be better on the recovery.
And I
since...
think it didn't hurt them nearly as much because of Avaray's accuracy.
Yeah.
That acc lead Avaray has over Cuckoo is substantial.
Yeah, around 6 points. That's enough to compound into
And another
probably
combo break for
several
Cuckoo.
thousand. Yeah, with Cuckoo breaking and it going unresponded this time from Danny, Red's gonna continue to pull the score over to their side.
And the best part is the next match that gets streamed, the winner of that is gonna play the winner of this match.
So, match 30, I believe? Because match 24 is on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's why they were allowed to do that. I don't know. Oh, there goes Avaray. Wait a second.
Avaray did drop, and there's definitely enough map left. There's still half of the map. There's still now the last FC remaining in the lobby.
Is there gonna be a break though? I don't remember if there's a break in the map for him to be able to check. Because if
I
he's
feel like
not
at
allowed
this
to
point,
see
you just don't look at the break. Don't look at the scores.
Yeah, that's what I always do. If ever there's a break, I just like look at the bottom middle, like kind of where you are. No!
Wait, what was that? Slider drop?
He
I
went
think he
too
missed a
slow on the
tick.
slider.
No, Avaray is gonna drop. Unfortunately, Danny on the recovery from the earlier break is gonna be there for damage control.
Yeah, and that accuracy from Cuckoo right now, I think that's like one of the main things that's really holding them back. So you can't argue that Score V2 isn't doing its job. As Cuckoo breaks again, and that was the only combo left on Pine Trees. At least compared to Danny.
Yeah, and as we're closing out this free mod one, Derikuto Danny with over 1k combo, now the highest score in the lobby despite the earlier break because of that really high act. Higher than everyone else in the lobby by a decent amount.
By at least 2%.
And yep, that is going to close out this match. 5-0 in favor of American in the wrong region.
Congratulations. You
Almost a 99% ack from Danny there.
Very clean performance from our seed 2. Since this is winner's bracket, we're not done with the
Bonks.
Pine Trees yet. They will see them next week in losers quarters. And as I get bonked to death, we'll be taking
I
a short
love
break
it.
before the next match. Next up, we have match 30, right?
Yeah.
Les Besties versus F18-1.
Yes.
Oh, we're going to take a short break. Thank you to everyone who came out to the stream. Thank you, Ongon, for streaming.
I think I'll just keep
Yeah.
the stream open and
Mhm.
like just kind of like put it on a waiting screen basically.
I'm gonna go eat. I'll be back. I'm
Okay.
reffing the next match too. I'll be
Yep.
back.
Hi, Ongon.
You want to say
Who's
hi?
that?
He doesn't know who I am.
Oh.
Bruh.
I mean, he does, but he doesn't.
We're still live.
Name drop? No? Okay.
Well, my cat learned to speak English. Sorry. Alright. Are we still live?
Yes. Alright guys, thank you for coming out. Bye.
Hey.